Morning, beautiful humans, and welcome back to Morning Mind Dump with Trie. This is our cozy little corner of the internet where we sip something warm, untangle our thoughts, and try to make sense of this wild human experience together. If you're here, hi, I love you so much and I appreciate you. Don't forget, this is a passion project. So if something today resonates with you, comment, like, share, all the things. It helps this energy reach the people that really need it. Another quick heads up before we dive in. Yes, I did pull 3 tarot cards and also an angel card, which was angel number 111. It's kind of funny because I actually have been seeing that number everywhere. I do believe in synchronicities and signs, but if you're not into tarot, that's fine. You don't have to be into any of that. This is a non-woo-woo version of a tarot reading. If this message resonates, take it. Don't worry about where it came from. Just open up your mind for a minute to the message. And if you are into tarot, stick around to the end and I will show you the cards. They're actually really beautiful. All right, so today's vibe is this weird in-between space where the fog is lifting, but your brain is still overthinking. So today we're going to dive into why your thoughts aren't always telling the truth, the difference between chaos energy and calm clarity, and how to not miss an opportunity because you're stuck in the head. Okay, tell me if this feels familiar. You've been confused about something, overthinking it, playing out every possible scenario like you're preparing for something that hasn't even happened yet. I still do it. I do it less now because I've learned how to recognize it and shift it, and that's called mindset. But energy from the cards says that something is shifting. The fog is starting to lift, which actually is very true because this morning I woke up and it was raining and foggy, and now I can see a little teeny tiny bit of blue in the sky as I'm recording this. Another confirmation for me and you that the fog is lifting and things will become clearer. But instead of relaxing into that clarity, our brain is like, wait, should we overthink this a little bit more just to be safe? Like, safe from what? And this is where we can get in our own way. Because not every thought you're thinking right now is truth. Let that sit for a minute. Our thoughts are not truth. Some of it is habit. Some of it is fear trying to stay in control. Some of it's just noise that got a little too comfortable. Sometimes it's other people's opinions and judgment of why we're overthinking, and I've been there. That's not a good place, I know. And recently I talked to somebody who said, oh, I wish I had your positivity and clarity. And I said, this is something that I work on. This is not something that just happens overnight. You have to actually work on it on a daily, right? I'm not happy-go-lucky every single day, all day. I do get in my own head. Depending on my environment, it can get chaotic. So this person had gone through a life-changing situation and is now alone a lot and doesn't know how to deal with that. And it's a lot to deal with being alone, especially when you haven't been for a very long time. So yeah, it's so easy to like overthink and get in your head and put thoughts in your brain that aren't even true, right? So I suggested, instead of getting caught up in the overthinking of poor me, lack of, I'm alone, I don't have anybody, and I don't know what to do, I suggested, and what I have been doing is baby steps. And I've been talking about it for the last few episodes about not parking in that mindset. I told this person, get up out of bed, take a shower, have some coffee, do some dancing, put on your favorite music, and move your body. That's like the first thing that I do in the morning. There's no outside noises, just music that uplifts me. Mostly twiddle. I've been listening to Abel Hart in the morning. Actually, it's just really fun and jumpy. music. That's why I draw too. When I'm overthinking, I just dump those thoughts, retrain my brain. I do affirmations. So when I'm feeling a certain way, I will say I am affirmations. And I do have a recorded affirmation in the meditation section of my podcast for you to listen to if you want to do that. You can also write out your own and record them yourself and listen back when you need a pep talk for yourself, right? Because we can't depend on other people to do it for us. Nobody can fix us. Now that I went on a tangent, we do get in our own way, right? So again, don't park there in the overthinking, because if you stay in that space, you might miss something really good. What's trying to come in right now, it's not chaotic, it's not confusing. It's actually really simple, really grounded, and really doable. And I do like going to the tarot cards every now and then. It's like my therapist. Because even though I say we don't need validation, we all look for it, right? So, hey, I don't live by the cards, but I do believe in the guidance that it gives me. You can take that if it resonates or not, if you understand energy, because I know how we all are, right? If it's not complicated, we start thinking, what's wrong with this situation? This is too easy, or we're on the defense. We put up our walls, like, wait, this can't be right. What's wrong with this? Nothing. Sometimes the right thing feels calm, sometimes clarity is quiet, and sometimes the opportunity isn't loud, it's just there. So if you're in a state of overthinking, is this the right? Go with your gut, go with your instinct. You just have to be grounded enough to notice it so it doesn't pass you by. This is where the 111 angel number card came in, because it's like a gentle nudge saying you are on the right track, things are aligning, and the right people, the right circumstances, the right resources, they're starting to show up. I believe that is part of my job. This podcast, sharing this information with you, sharing this information with other people that I talk to, my perspective, my life lessons, my stories, that is all part of my purpose. On top of art, I am multifaceted, and I accept that now. Growing up, you were told that you needed to be just like one thing, and I've never been that. I'm constantly learning new things all the time. There is movement happening. There is joy trying to come in, because our moments of low are just temporary. But you know what? So this is the part where people don't always want to hear, right? This isn't just about waiting and trusting, but you have to also take action. That's what a lot of people don't understand. When you park in the overthinking or anxiety or whatever feeling that you don't want to feel, if you park there for a long time and you don't take any action, and you keep saying that this is how I'm feeling, and you can own that feeling for a moment, right? But then you also have to figure out, well, all right, I'm feeling this way, but is this how I want to feel? Do I want to feel sad? What can I do to change it? That is a question that I always ask myself when I start feeling down, because people ask me, how do you do it? I wish I could be like you. I don't like this feeling. How can I change it? What can I do? Can I turn on music? Do I have to go outside? Do I go for a walk? Nature is a really good way to just get out of your head. You got to take action. Those ideas you've been sitting on, the ones you've been like, I'll do that someday. Someday is real close to today, because everything around you is starting to line up. If you want a sign, this is your sign. Spring is here, started yesterday. Things are blooming, and now it's time to get out of hermit mode, because I've been there all winter. Actually, not all winter. When things get crazy, I like to clean. That's my thing. Because purging makes me feel good. get rid of stuff, organize stuff, clean up the clutter in your space. Also helps clean the clutter in your brain. And if you stay stuck in your head and overthinking every detail, you might hesitate when it's time to move on that project, physically move, any kind of movement forward. So this is the energy that I picked up on from the cards this morning. It's not rushed. It's ready. It's ready for all of us. And of course, I have a poll to ask you, and I really want you to be honest with me because I know the answer for myself is when things start aligning in your life, do you A, take action and trust it? B, wait for signs just to be sure? Or C, overthink it so much that you end up not doing anything? And no judgment, but I already know that most of us are living in C. I have been working on myself, and I've been grateful that I've had the time to work on myself. I know everybody's like so busy, and I have time to slow my life down enough that I can heal or work on healing. But anyway, if you would like to share your thoughts, or you want to answer the poll, or if you have anything in this episode that you would like to share, something that resonates with you, a story, feel free to share it in the comments. Again, engagement with this podcast lets me know that I'm not just talking to myself. Which is okay. I've learned to be okay with that. The podcast actually is coming up on 2 years, end of May, and I have over 150 episodes. So this is your guidance. You're not stuck, you're not behind, and you're not off track. If you repeat those in your head when you're overthinking, it calms your nervous system. So say, I am not stuck. I am not behind. I am not off track. Or even better, say, I am on track. Just one sentence. I am on track. And you're actually being guided into something real. But it is going to require to trust a little more than you normally do. And overthink a little bit less and take one step forward. What's one change that you could do today to change your current situation? Leave that in the description box below. It's one thing that you can change differently from what you normally do that's going to make you feel better today. Because the clarity is here, the opportunity is here, and now it's just whether you're willing to move with it. We're given situations for lessons. We learn the lesson, we move through it, and then good things happen. And if you're into tarot, hang with me to the end. I'll show you the cards. They really are beautiful, and it's a fun way to see what came through visually. So that's it for today. I really am grateful so much for you to spend time with me and listen to this podcast. If you enjoyed our chat today, the most wonderful and completely free way to support this project is to just engage with the video. When you leave a comment or give a thumbs up, it tells the magical algorithms to share this content with other amazing people who might need to hear it too. And it truly makes a difference in helping our community grow. I know right now my channel is small, and that's fine. I notice when channels get bigger, the comments get negative for some reason, because there are people out there that don't want to hear positive stuff, right? So, and that's okay. They can just stay right over there. They don't have to listen, right? It really does make a difference anyway. Even the negative comments, right? Still makes a difference. Just another note before we go. I am a certified art life coach. I'm like a cheerleader for you, and I help guide you towards baby steps of where you want to be, or get you through a situation. If you've been divorced, I can help you with that. And I can't fix you. Remember, you have to do the work. My coaching philosophy is you need to dedicate your time, because I've learned that people like, yes, I want help, but they want people to do it for them. I've been that person. But when I didn't have anybody else, I had to do it myself. So I can help guide you. I can give you some tools, journal prompts if you want journal prompts, guide you through drawing technique called neurographic. I'm not certified in that, but the core principles is what I help teach other people, because it helped me a lot when I was taking care of my mom during hospice. I needed a creative outlet that was not messy. I did like 6 drawings a day. You can get a free consultation, see if we're a good match. So if you're called to do in a little bit deeper and want some one-on-one guidance, I do offer sessions. And I'm not a therapist, nor do I claim to be, but I do hold space in a really creative, intuitive, and supportive way. You can find everything at trietopia.com, and the link is in the description box below. I do have some group sessions scheduled for the summer. It's an ocean therapy session, like a mini tour. One's going to be in Rhode Island, one's going to be in Connecticut, Maine, and New Hampshire. You can find those on Eventful, but also just go to my website and I'll have the links there. I may also open up a few pop-ups as well during the summer. So make sure you bookmark my website and follow me on social media so you can stay in the loop. And of course, if you feel called to support me even more, I love hot chocolate and I am running out. So there is a link in the description box below as well. And I like hot chocolate even in the summertime and nighttime before bed. I really like it. So until next time, pour the coffee, hit play, and be kind to your mind. Much love and hugs. Have a great day.
Rise and shine, let's start the day. Sip some thoughts and drift away. No judgment here, just heart and flow. Morning mind dump with Trie, let's go.